I am a 4-time medalist, 2-time gold medal dragon boat champion of a mixed local community team in the burbs. My fascination with dragon boating began more than 25 years ago after watching a friend compete. The synergy, the cohesion, the muscle. But I never actually thought I could do it. So I took myself out of the race before I ever got into a boat. Fast forward 20 years, pizza lunch, I meet fellow mom Jane and world championship dragon boater. I was enamored. I hung on every word, listening to every single story, and I told her all about my dragon boat dreams from all those years ago. She looked me straight in the eye, and she said, "Jen, you could totally do this. It's a team sport. Would you like to put together a community team?" Yes, and within 10 minutes, we had an entire boat full. Our first practice at the end of April, a motley crew of 20 inexperienced paddlers hit the dock, winter clothes, full rain gear, yellow dish gloves for our water hand, the weather toggling between rain and wet snow. This was not the dragon boat dream I had imagined. Drenched but not down, Coach Jane gave us our very first pep talk. She said, "There are no high scorers, no solo winners, home runners, MVPs. We all win or none of us win." And then she placed us in the boat in a position that would serve our strengths and the team. She put me in the second row, a pacer. I was responsible for synergy on the entire right side of the boat. Then we have the engine room, that's where the power is in the middle, and the finishers, the last 6, you need to be both strong and flexible back there because the water moves faster. Our first regatta, just 6 weeks later, also in the pouring rain. Cold and wet, we left with nothing. That's right, back of the pack, out-paddled by a crew of all women, 20 years our senior, and a high school team. Weirdly, we were undeterred, and we all came back the next year, decided that we were going to double down, get better with our rehearsals, practice more, come together, and we were really getting somewhere. And then it happened. I got called up to the front seat, right beside Top Dog. Oh, this was my chance to really be something. Paddler 1 was away, and as I squeezed into a much smaller seat, hips against the gunnel and Top Dog, I knew I was in trouble because the boat goes up in the front. Wait a second, there's no peripheral vision. How are we going to time the stroke? Hey, too late, paddles up, take it away. Oh my God, we're going to go in circles. Gratefully, we didn't, and I humbly returned back to my seat, just 2 feet back, with a whole lot of insight, appreciation, and respect that every position is critical. Perspective is everything. And I also had a whole lot of perspective for my position, because from where I sat, I held periphery. From Top Dog, I wasn't just following the person in front of me. I decided I was going to be the start of synergy for the entire boat, and I took it on like it was my job. It's race day. Starting line, the 500-meter, exhausted after 3 previous races. The gun fires, we lunge forward, lifting the boat out of the water, building massive momentum. The caller, the drummer calling the hit, pace, pace, pace. The engine room, the pacers, the final 6, all of us together, one unstoppable epic machine. And for nearly 2 minutes, every paddler brought the best of themselves. Until finally, Coach yells, "Finish it now!" And we finished it. Right to the podium. And that day, I learned, even though we're all in the same boat, literally in the circumstance, that every single person contributes their skills and talents to the whole. If a world championship dragon boater could see something in me, a 45-year-old mom, that I deserved to be in that boat, how much more could we see in each other, or in ourselves for that matter? In life, as in dragon boating, epic human connection means every person is critical because nobody wins unless everybody wins.